Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Squad Builder Shoutouts, very first episode for FIFA 20. I'm really looking forward to getting this series underway. Now, just in case you are new to the channel, you've never seen Squad Builder Shoutouts before, what we do is take suggestions from you guys, squads that you want me to make, and of course build them for you and give you a shout out in the process. So we've got 3 squads today, a 25k team, a 50k team and a 75k team. So some starter squads to get you guys started off on FIFA 20. So we are just going to jump straight into this. So the first shout out for FIFA 20 is going to go to CryPT Medic. I think I'm saying that right. It's either CryPT or Crypt Medic. You'll have to let me know how to say it in the comments below, mate. But the comment is, please do a 25k starter team as a hybrid. So the formation I have chose is just a standard 4-4-2. So kicking things off in between the sticks, I've went with the 81 rated Rulli, and I'll be honest, I didn't think this guy was that great in goal. Of course, he's only an 81, so you can't really expect too much. He has got good reflexes, but yeah, I didn't find him to be particularly anything too special. But for a 25k team, you're not really going to be able to get every player that you want that's perfect. So I think he'll be good enough to start off with anyways. So in the right back position, I've went with the 79 rated Kenny Lala. Very solid right back. I think he probably deserves a better rating than 79. He was really good on FIFA 19. For FIFA 20, I think he's okay. Very good right back to start off with as well. So we're moving on now to the 2 central defenders. We're going to start off on the right hand side first with the 79 rated Kahira. I think that's how you say his name. I have no idea, I'll be honest with you. But I thought this guy was an okay centre-back. 74 pace isn't bad. Defensively, pretty decent. 5-star weak foot as well, which I guess is useful. So yeah, overall pretty solid. So we're moving on to the left centre-back. I've went with Diallo. Very impressed with this guy. I think he's a very OP centre-back. 77 pace, really good. 78 defending, not too bad as well. So we're moving on to the left back position. I've gone with the 77 rated Kuzawawa. I think this guy's okay. He did actually get 1 assist for me in the 2 matches. But I think he's an average left back, I'll be honest. But as I say, for a 25k team, you can't really get everything. So I think he'll do a good enough job for what you need. So in the left midfield position, I went with Yannick Carrasco, 83 rated, and he's actually got a very good card. 90 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 shooting. One of the standout players, did actually manage to score a goal for me. So yeah, definitely recommend getting Carrasco in the team. So moving on to the left central midfield position, we've got Moussa Dembele, of course, has moved to China, and a very good player on FIFA. He has been for quite a few years now. So yeah, he was a boss in the midfield for me. Really strong, powerful, good technically as well. So moving on to the right central midfield position, we've got the 84 rated Paulinho. Really good box-to-box midfielder and great value for money. I bought him for 8,100 coins. So for an 84 with those stats, I think that's a bargain really. So yeah, definitely recommend getting Paulinho. So we're moving on to the right midfield position, and we have got a right winger in the team, and it's going to be Rafinha. No idea how you say it really, but I thought he was a decent winger. He's got 89 pace, which is useful. 82 dribbling, not too bad. I think his shooting needs to be a little bit better, but that'd probably be my only complaint. Apart from that, a pretty solid winger. So we're moving on to the 2 striker positions now. We're going to start off on the right hand side with Alex Teixeira, and this guy was definitely one of the standout players in the team. Got 2 goals and 3 assists in 2 matches. Really good player, electric pace, good dribbling, and despite only having 76 shooting, I thought he was pretty clinical in front of goal. So we're moving on to the striker that played alongside him, and it's going to be the 82 rated Bakambu, and this guy was very impressive actually, I have to say. 2 goals in 2 matches, good return, 90 pace, 81 shooting, 80 dribbling, 76 physicality, a pretty complete striker really. So yeah, definitely worth trying out. So as you can see there, every player's on at least 8 chemistry. If you played 10 matches with the team and then changed all the players to the correct position, every player would be on 10 chemistry. So we're moving on to the custom tactics, and these are the custom tactics I use with this team. Feel free to use these, you don't have to if you don't want to though. So for the player instructions, I would tell Bakambu to stay central, get in behind, stay forwards. Texiera, I would just tell him to get in behind, stay forwards. For Rapinia, I would tell him to cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. Paulinho, I would just tell him to stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box cross and to cover the centre. I would tell Dembele to do the exact same as Paulinho. And then Carrasco, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. And I do like to tell my fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So those are the player instructions for this 25k team. For 25k, I do think this team is very OP. I thought the attack and the midfield was very special. Defensively, I'll be honest, I think it's fairly average. But yeah, hopefully, Croy PT Medic, this team will do well for you in game. Okay, so we are moving on to our second squad builder shout out, and it comes from Hyper Cheetah, who says 50k team with player of the month, Pukki. Now, if you don't own Player of the Month Pukki, don't worry, you can actually go with any BPL striker. So we are just going to jump straight into this. The formation I have chose is 4-3-2-1. So kicking things off in between the sticks, we've got a legend of the game, and it is Iker Casillas. 83 rating for him, and I have to say, I thought he was a pretty good goalkeeper for me. So yeah, not really got any complaints. I think he's a good option to go with at the start of FIFA 20. So moving on to the right back position, and we've got the 80 rated Odriozola. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Again, I'm not really too sure how you do say it. 89 pace is a very good stat. 77 defending, not too bad. So yeah, overall, I think he's a very solid right back to go with. So moving on to the two central defenders, we're going to start off on the right-hand side with the 83 rated Mark Bartra. I thought this guy was okay in game. 73 pace is good, 82 defending is also very good. 74 physicality isn't great for a centre-back though, I'd say that's his biggest weakness, but apart from that, not too bad. So alongside him in the centre-back position, we have got the 84 rated Pepe. I think this guy's really good value for money. I bought him for 4,500 coins, and he's just a no-nonsense central defender. 85 defending, 85 physicality, two really good stats. 67 pace isn't too bad as well. So yeah, I would recommend getting Pepe in your team. So moving on to the left back position, I've got the 83 rated Grimaldo, and I thought this guy was very good in game. 85 pace, 84 dribbling, two really good stats. I think his physicality is not great. Also, he's not the tallest. I'd say that's probably his biggest weakness. But apart from that, I think he is a very good left back. Going forwards, I think he's very good. So moving on to the left central midfield position now. And I've got a cam in the team, and it is going to be the 85 rated Bruno Fernandes. This guy was the standout player in the team for me. He's had a pretty nice upgrade. He's got a very good card. 85 dribbling, 83 shooting, 87 passing. Some really good stats. And yeah, I definitely recommend giving this Fernandes card a try because I was very impressed by him. So moving on to the central midfield position, and we've got a CDM in the team, and it is going to be the 79 rated GB Amin. I don't know how you say his name. Can someone tell me how to pronounce this guy's name? But he has got a very good card. 80 pace, 83 physicality, 78 defending. Really good stats. A very OP CDM. I think he's going to be quite popular in a lot of starter squads. So yeah, definitely recommend giving that guy a try. So we are moving on to the right central midfield position, and we have got Dani Ceballos. I think, to be honest, he didn't do too great in this team. I think he's better in real life than what he is on FIFA. His card on FIFA is not that great. But in real life, I really do rate him. Being an Arsenal fan myself, I've been really impressed with what I've seen of him. But I think for FIFA, I think he's okay. He's got pretty decent dribbling and passing. But apart from that, pretty average. So we're moving on to the right forward position, and we've got a right winger in the team. If we can get him in, it is going to be the 79 rated Richarlison. I think Richarlison did okay for me. Got 1 goal in 2 matches, so not too bad. 84 pace is pretty good. 81 dribbling, not too bad. Strong physically as well, and he has got 5-star weak foot, which is useful as well. So yeah, I think Richarlison's a decent option to go with at the start of FIFA. So we are moving on to the left forward position. We've got the 80 rated Diego Jota, and I thought this guy was pretty good. Decent pace, good dribbling, 5-star weak foot again. So yeah, I think Jota's worth trying at the very least. So in the striker position, we have now got the main man himself, and it is going to be Player of the Month POTM Pukki. Now, I am actually going to be getting Pukki in my team, but I'm going to be getting him on my other account, so that's why I've not got him in the squad at the moment. I actually used my lone icon, Kenny Dalglish, in this team because I don't own Pukki. But if you have Player of the Month Pukki, definitely put him in there. Really good value for money as well, so I definitely recommend getting Pukki. As I say, I am going to get him, I just don't own him at the moment. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 8 chemistry. If you converted all the players again to the correct positions and played 10 matches, every player would be on 10 chemistry. So we are now going to move on to the player instructions. Let's just remove Pukki for now. Let's just stick Suarez in there, why not? So for the custom tactics, I use the same as the other squad, so we'll skip straight to the player instructions. So for Pukki, it would be stay central and just stay forwards. For Jota, I told him to drift wide and play as a false 9. You could tell him to get in behind, it's up to you really. For Richarlison, I told him to drift wide and get in behind. And then for Bruno Fernandes, just get into the box for cross. For, I'm not even going to say his name because I know I'll pronounce it horribly, but for the central midfielder, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box for cross and to cover the centre. Danny Ceballos, I would tell him to get into the box for cross, and I would also tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. So those are the play instructions for the 50k team. So in game, I did think this team was pretty good. I thought defensively it was actually really solid. One thing I took away from this team is definitely try out Bruno Fernandes. He's a really good player. So hopefully, Hyper Cheetah, this team will do well for you in game. Okay, so we are now moving on to our third and final squad builder shout out, and it comes from James Southgate, who says, can you build a team in a 4-2-2-2 formation with some sweaty players that are overpowered? So the budget I've chose is 75k because you didn't put a budget, so 75k should be pretty affordable. So yeah, let's jump into it. Kicking things off, in between the sticks, we have got the 83 rated Sillerson, and I thought this guy was actually a really good goalkeeper for me in between the sticks. All round decent stats. 6'1", so he's not the tallest, but yeah, I found him okay in game, so yeah, would recommend using him. So moving on to the right back position, I've gone with the 80 rated Versalico. Really solid right back on this game, pretty good stats. So yeah, not really got any complaints of him. I thought he did a decent job. So moving on to the 2 central defenders, we are going to start off on the right hand side with the 85 rated Gimenez. Really impressed with this guy. I think he's very good value for money. I bought him for 8,600 coins. Really good centre back, pretty good pace. Very good defending, decent physicality, so yeah, would recommend using him. So alongside him, we have got his Atletico Madrid teammate in the 84 rated Felipe. Pretty decent as well, 87 physicality, 84 defending, 2 really good stats. 64 pace, it's okay, it's not great, but yeah, overall I thought he was solid. So moving on to the left back position, and I've gone with Ismaili. Very solid left back, I would say. 82 pace, 81 dribbling, not too bad. So yeah, overall pretty good. So we're moving on to the left CDM position, and we've got the 81 rated Thiago Mendes. A very overpowered CDM on this game. 78 pace is very good, 77 defending, not too bad. So yeah, I would recommend trying him out. So moving on to the right CDM position, and we've got the 80 rated Bakayoko. And I actually enjoyed using Bakayoko. I thought he was really good at cutting the passing lanes, winning the ball back. He's lost a little bit of pace compared to previous cards, but I didn't really notice it too much in game. So I'd say he's definitely a usable card. So moving on to the right cam position, and we've got... Is it Kone? Is that how you say his name? Is the first letter silent? I'm not sure, but I thought this guy was pretty OP in game. He's got very good pace, 89, 81 dribbling, not too bad. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, pretty good. I'd say the one thing that he's missing is end product really with his shooting. That would probably be my biggest complaint, but I thought he was pretty decent in game. So we're moving on to the left cam position, and we've got the 82 rated Tyson, a very overpowered player on FIFA. Got 1 goal and 1 assist in 2 matches. Very nice return. 92 pace, 86 dribbling, 79 shooting. He has got really good stats, and I think he plays well in game as well. So we're moving on to the 2 strikers now. We're going to start on the left-hand side with the 80 rated Moussa Dembele. And I was really impressed with this guy. I think he's a really reliable striker to go with. He's got good pace, good physicality, clinical in front of goal. So I would recommend giving Dembele a try. Definitely a good cheap option to go with. So alongside him up front, we have got the main man himself, the 83 rated Ben Yedder. 2 goals, 2 assists in 2 matches, a very good return, and I think this guy is a very overpowered player on this game. He's got 5-star weak for 84 pace, but he's got really good acceleration, so he does play a little bit quicker than maybe his 84 pace stat would suggest. Really good dribbling, and this man is very clinical in front of goal, so definitely worth trying out Ben Yedder. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry. Again, all the players would be on 10 chemistry if you played 10 matches with the team. So we're going to move on to my custom tactics for this team. So the actual custom tactics are the same as the other 2 squads. So we're going to move on to the player instructions. Dembele, I would just tell him to stay central and stay forwards. Ben Yedder, I would tell him to stay central, get in behind and stay forwards. For Kone, get into the box for cross and to free roam. I would tell Tyson to do the same as Kone. And then for both of the CDMs, cut the passing lanes, stay back while attacking and to cover the centre. And as I do like to tell my fullbacks to stay back while attacking, that's what I've done here. So those are the player instructions for the 75k team. So overall for a 75k team, I thought it played really well. I thought defensively the team was so solid, and with the likes of Ben Yedder, Tyson, there's goals in this team, so hopefully James, it will do well for you in game. So guys, those are all 3 squads. Don't forget to rate every team out of 5. Let me know what you thought of them. And if you guys could drop a like on this video if you want to see more squad builder shoutouts, I would hugely appreciate that. And if you guys could also subscribe to the channel if you are new, that would also be hugely appreciated. But anyway guys, that is just going to be about it from me for today. So I'll catch you in the next video.